Alright, what's up? So, we're gonna take a look at this first pistol round of this guy that I think he was cheating. He's got a really high elo, he's been playing for a while, but I mean, honestly, it doesn't mean anything considering a lot of people on FACEIT just got banned. But take a look at this first pistol round. I don't think anything here was too crazy, but it's also kind of, I don't know, we'll take a look at it and I'll show you what I think and have X-Ray on here. This is the round where he almost clutches it against Grizz. And well, all of us really, but Um, here I'll turn radar up. He can hear me coming through here. He hears me. That's fine. You know, he hears someone drop. Here's someone peek. Gets 1, 2, 3. That's fine. It's this like, it's this play right here. So he gets those two. You know, it's right. Okay, I might be getting flanked, but it's these little details that I notice where he's got this weird crosshair placement. One, he's aiming at the wall already, which is weird. Like a good player wouldn't be aiming at the wall. They would be aiming over just in case the person's flanking them. And you'll see here that he comes around this corner, and it's like he's not looking at his screen. It's almost like he's looking at a radar or something because a good player like this, he bumps into this wall. So he's coming here, he clears that, he bumps into this wall, and then he swings his crosshair all the way, like, this movement was weird, and then back again, all the way into the wall, and then he just knows that bread's right there. So I'll play it in regular speed here so you guys can kind of see how weird this kind of looks. Just a weird movement, not anything crazy. And then the round takes a while. I'm not sure, like Grizz is up here. He doesn't want to go through HUD or thing because I think it's like, I don't really know what he was doing here. He played this out for a while. He was waiting to see if Grizz was going to push him. Fast forwarding, fast forwarding, fast forwarding. He goes in and notice, this is one thing I want you to notice, how he enters the site when he's peeking it. So Grizz is up on the rafters. When someone's up on the rafters, he always peeks that first. Then he goes in here and he clears these angles like this. It's like he's like dodging him almost, trying to. And he turns around before he even gets shot, which I thought was significant too. It's just really weird. Like he turns around already before Grizz shoots. Like he knows he's there. He just doesn't know the right area. Like he's predicting it. Almost gets him. That's just the first round. Alright, here we are on literally the second round where they end up winning this. Okay, so we'll just start from here. The first thing that I to notice is like just the way that he's holding this, okay? He never holds HUT like this the rest of the game, you know? He's looking at it, he turns around, he's not looking at it anymore. He's not holding it. He knows that there's no one in HUT. And then he goes back and, you know, he's like, okay, I'll hold it again. And again, he's aiming at the wall. Like, he's not aiming. No one has this fast reaction time, first off. You don't aim here. And he's didn't even notice, like, sometimes he's aiming at the wall and then he corrects it over. Just a little detail. Here, he turns his back and pulls his knife out. Who the fuck does this in the middle of lobby? Goes back, gets the bomb. Weird plays. Checks HUT. It's smoked. He's just going to hold it there. Green spots Verge on Asian vent. 1-2-3's in mini. He might have spotted 1-2-3 on mini too. He runs across. Here's him reload right here, which is fine, but you know, doesn't do this a single time in the rest of the game. He spams through. Hits 1-2-3, I think twice. Doesn't get the headshot, but like takes that spam even though he's been holding HUT the whole time. Then they realize, oh, okay, they're on upper. Let me go back. Pulls his knife out again. Weird. Comes in here. His buddy is running in with his knife out too, and then switches. Like they just know. They get that kill, and then he pulls his knife out again. They both do. Like they know there's no one ramp. Like how are they knowing where we're at? They don't know where the fuck we're at. They know there are two people up, but they don't know where that third guy's at. They run in the lower with their knives out. Not clearing anything. Oh, I fucked up the thing. Not clearing anything. So here, they go into lower. Not clearing anything. There's no way they heard Vert. He opens the door, but right when he's about to come to the door, he's ready for him. They plant. They hear him drop vent. Hears him drop vent. Checking. Hears him there at the door. Checking to make sure the guy's not coming ramp. Looks back. Now he knows the guy's not ramp. He's not peeking ramp anymore. He didn't peek ramp at all. He walks into dark. And then it's just he knows where they're at. This is kind of a weird kill. Like I'll watch this again and without X-ray on. It's like he knew he was there. Like he knew he came out the door, but he switches over. He knows. Teammate gets the kill. Whatever. Nothing too crazy, but just some weird like little details that I'm noticing. Alright, so this is round, what, 5? Just some little details, you know, he's going here, goes into lobby, peeks out like it normally does, but he doesn't throw the molly, even though he has it out. It looks like he spots these people. Oh, he does throw the molly. They throw the nade, but then he backs up. His buddy goes in there, he's like, okay, I'll turn around. He's watching ramp. Probably call that we're a lot outside, but they don't know where everyone is. And he's still, you know, slow clearing ramp. One there, still clearing ramp. And then all of a sudden, this guy, somehow they know that there's no one ramp. He comes running with his knife out. They don't clear close right. He just turns around and watches flank. This guy crosses, holding with his knife, just runs into ramp, knife out. Okay. Love that. So it's like someone's calling, and then we're just sitting around. They're waiting for pushes for a while. Nothing else crazy happens. Alright, so here's another round. This is round 7. He's originally on ramp. Red kind of pushes him off, so he turns around. He's the only one in lobby. Everyone else is outside. They're going down secret. You know, he goes back to his normal hut watching. Standing around, not holding it how he ever has. You know, he's close up on this smoke. He hasn't spammed through the wall. Not giving away his position. Nade comes in. He doesn't see Grizz here, but if you notice, this isn't how he peeked up before. He didn't go out looking straight up. He was clearing the lower angles first. But he comes here, almost looks right at him, but couldn't see him through the smoke. Then the smoke comes through, it fades. He doesn't look at this. He doesn't look down here. He doesn't look close. He looks right up. And does this weird thing. I'm not really sure, like with this crosshair thing that he does where he overcorrects. And then he flicks right to Grizz, okay? Just perfect little, just perfect flick. I'll show you that in real time. It's like he knew he was there. Then he comes out, doesn't clear this, doesn't look anywhere else. He comes out, looks right at Bread, or Verge, kills Vert, doesn't clear anything. He runs out, kills the guy up there, doesn't clear anything, goes Asian, kills the guy Asian vent. Then he looks up, then he just knows that the guy playing outside is all of a sudden in heaven, isn't in mini. He's got his back turned to mini, which is where I've been playing. This guy's still clearing outside, so I could be there. But he gets me right when I come up into heaven. Just holding the perfect angle. Not worried about anything else. Just sitting there, waiting for me. Boom. Hits the shot. Just like some weird shit, man. Alright, so just a little reference. Here's the next round. He hears 1, 2, 3 drop here. I'm gonna be careful about making noise like this. So he hears that. He doesn't know where the other guy is. He's holding hut. He hears the shooting. There's no way he could tell it's right on top of his head, but he doesn't clear the same way he does before. He goes out looking right at Grizz again. Doesn't clear anything else. And we've been playing 3 upper. Kills Grizz. Doesn't clear anything else. They just know there's only 2 upper. Molly up the vents. They just know where we're at, man. It just some weird stuff. Just take a look at this one in real time. They're going ramp. He gets both. That's nothing crazy. He's letting his team go first, but it looks like they're calling it. They don't run out with their knife out. They know. This round was actually really weird, okay? So they've gone ramp a couple times, but this time I walk into the smoke. He sits here, nades the smoke with the gun out, just waiting. Like he knows that I'm in there. I've never done this. Never have I once done this. They've smoked this every round they've gone ramp, and they've sat here. And he sits there with the gun out, pulls the nade out again, double nades the smoke, and kills me. Then just re-smokes it. What the fuck? Alright, here's another round for reference to show how he's doing this. He heard Grizz go down vent, but look, he doesn't know where anyone's at. He doesn't come out. He doesn't come out looking up. He's clearing all these little angles. Every other round he's gone up here. He's looked up on the rafters. He's not doing that. He's not looking up on Twinkie. When he does that, he would have already been spotted from these angles. He would have been spotted from there. He comes out. He's never gone out and looked up at hut. He always goes out and looks at Asian vent. He looks up at hut first. Then he goes and looks at Asian vent, but doesn't he hasn't cleared hut upper like this a single time. Except for the round when there's no one there, except for Verge. Gets him. Just bizarre. I don't even know what this round is. Just gets Verge pushing hut, nothing crazy. Let's take a look at this round in real time. Never once have they naded the smoke. It's almost like he looks at you through the wall and like doesn't like he knows someone's here. He just can't shoot. Like they haven't once naded through the smoke. All here. He's not worried about HUD even though he watches HUD every round. They nade it. It's like he looks at you and it's just waiting for you to peek. Like usually if you nade through the smoke, you clear to the left here. Goes in right looking. And then they just know that there's no one else ramp. They don't look right. They don't look left. They just run right in. They know no one's lower. Okay, this is the round that really throws me off, okay? Really pisses me off. I checked to make sure if you guys made sound for him to hear. Because of the nades, I don't think he was able to really hear you. I'll play it. He comes out, but then right when you're about to peek, he puts it right back on your head. I'll put this for you in real time. It's almost like he knew you were going to come out. And I checked. You guys don't make sound because there's all the people on the roof. There's the nades. Boom. He knows. Knows another guy there. Obviously he hears Bread running up there. But that like little like tick back right before you peek was really, really sus to me. I'm just going to play this one more time in slow motion. With X-ray off here so you can see it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Alright, here's the first pistol round, which I thought was really suspicious too. I'll play it one time without the X-ray, and then I'll turn the X-ray on. Okay, let's take a look at this. I'll turn the X-ray on, and we'll watch this. So he's watching me. He knows someone's outside here. Sees me. He's doing this little pre-fire thing, but it's this one. It's that, dude. It's that. He was doing this like where he was pre-firing. I'll play it in slow motion. Boom, boom. You know, he shoots a couple random ones here. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to take a little break and wait. Then I do this little fake out. He shoots! Like, maybe that's just bad luck and, like, timing that just looks sus, but it looked really suspicious to me. This little, like, oh, yeah, okay, yup. I got 6 bullets left. I'm probably not going to pre-fire anymore just in case he swings. And boom. Like, what? Alright, this will be the last round. There's not many more rounds to look at, but so I want to point out how he didn't play this like at all before. He stands in the open throwing nades, walks through a molly, does this weird like no one pre-aims like this at this level. Like he's aiming right at the wall, like he's looking at us, or he's looking at his radar or something, and he's calling out to his teammates. He just stands here. Then he's aiming out here. What is he aiming at here? I don't know what he's aiming at. He's just looking at a wall, and he stands here, and then he like peeks outside when he knows his teammates there, so they can't be there. So he's making sure. I don't know what he's doing. Then he's looking at the ground, looking at the wall. Then his teammate, like it's like he was waiting for his teammate to call something. Then he just knows. He hears me, gets me, knows there's no one else, starts hearing someone else. He knows there's no one else outside now. All of a sudden, he's just swinging out, like doesn't care about outside anymore. All of a sudden, he just perfectly peeks bread, walks outside. His buddy's in secret, but he could have known that before. And it's like this stuff. Like it's almost like he was pre-firing here just to shoot through the smoke. But then if you turn X-ray off, he starts spraying when he knows you guys are gonna peek into him. You see that? Like he's hoping you guys will walk into his spray. It's just really weird gameplay like this. It just didn't. And he does that like almost the whole game, just like staring at walls in between all these videos I've shown you. He's obviously not like a blatant cheater, but you can't be at this level. You would just get banned. And he's been playing for a while. I think he's a good player. He definitely knows how to aim. I don't know if he has any type of aim assist, but to me it looks like he's either using radar or like intermittent wall hacks, or someone's calling something for him, because just the way he was playing looked really off to me.